making their way up. Nothing spotted as Doc started to make a move. ZDR backside. New boy on the block for this team. Got to try and step up as he anchors. Evan clear back 90, and they won't. And he gets himself one. Make that two. All right, ZDR line up a third, but not given the chance.
Not quite yet. Bomb going to go down. The rest of the rotations coming in. They've got this one flash on the TYLOO side to work with. It's going to have to be well placed. Molly has split them up awkwardly. Jam Young, the first to fall in this retake here. Flash comes over the top, not really able to find anything. Mercury's position confirmed. I think they are quietly aware of this second man as well. Kaze, however, up close with the P2K. Sometimes the shorter barrel can work out for you, and he does indeed find two. It's all going to be down to Suplex, eliminated by Kaze, a remnant of the P2K Warriors, but he will find three for the pistol.
Honestly, really good retake, it has to be said. Really well played there. Kaze, of course, individually doing... That mess up close. I'm going to try and do something with this. I get cleared here. The flash is good. He gets one while blind. Fair play. Does get traded, expected. Good little trade again coming through, and a double down from ZDR.
Yeah, it was actually Kaze in with the support behind him, so they are very ready for the B hit. The rotation from middle comes real fast. This is a very simple read that even we've caught sharks quite a bit, right? So I can get a good idea around the fact that they like bursting B on this map, especially early on in the round. So I think if TYLOO are set up and ready for that, can get the rotation in quickly, get the assistance in quickly, they've got plenty of tape, and surely they've been able to suss that out as well. You know, if I can do so, I'm sure TYLOO can. Just going to be down to Togs here. Not able to find anything. Tiny bit of damage, but a denial of the bomb plant is quite a big deal.
Like you said, I feel like they read that pretty well. They were very quick on the rotate there. TYLOO playing, at least in the early part of these rounds, actually basically one anchoring each side and then a bit of a mid-pack, basically, who were just rotating between information. They hear a bit of util towards B, they'll make their way over, and then vice versa. Jamyon got a little overzealous.
Basic flash to just kind of keep them at bay, maybe force them to reveal a position. They will rotate this utility in. However, again, in comes the B burst. These flashes, always good. Advent going to get dropped. Line for a fair amount of time there and just not respecting them. Suplex. Looks like he has been thrown off the top rope there, to be fair. Absolutely goes flying, but the round looks pretty good here for Sharks, to be honest. There's no kit available, actually, for TYLOO. They do have strong weaponry, but breaking into this bomb site is going to be really tough.
Like you said, it's the timing. It's just the lack of kit that's going to make their life so difficult. Two flashes, two smokes. And here comes one of them to pop around the corner. Nobody there. P250 up close can be tough. Oh, but they line up a couple. That's something. ZDR trying to push his way forward. It's all that's left. Flash going to come through and a smokes as well. But as he gets that kill, he knows he doesn't have time, so he is out of there. Doc can potentially get himself a gun, and he will. And M4, and he's chasing. In fact, he's looking for this final guy of ZDR to drop him out. But he won't be given a Shark's going to convert a full eco. I think maybe ever so wary of some level of a stack. But it's not offering up. DRG can lead the charge. He had a great game against Vitality. He wants more. Flash in the corner. And there's that first for him. Down goes Kaze. ZDR's not clear back 90. He got 2 kills here on the pistol. He stuck around on the fourth buy, and he might get another 2. ZDR makes it 3. That is a ridiculous time to find those kills. How are they letting it happen? But it's still a 1v1, and Doc, unfortunately, is nowhere to be seen as Jamyon alone on the B site with the bomb, and that's the round. Doc going for a late lurk, going for a flank.
Ooh, we are on a Zao on the other side of the map here, going to find the opener. It is Hero AK territory. ZDR confident with the move into his own molly. Oh my goodness, going a little wild over here. He's called upon some assistance from Jamyoung, however. And Jamyoung will answer the call. Bomb going to get dropped. Smoke goes down. It's worked quite beautifully in the end. It looked a little chaotic, but maybe that's what ZDR was trying to create.
Hot flash round. Avoided. Doc sneaking through, but probably a dead man walking. He will be. Also the bomb too to make matters worse. So goes from bad to worse, realistically, for Sharks here. What do you do? 2 versus 3 with both Hard Enazal and Togs tagged. I don't really think they're going to get anything out of this. And of course, you can just rotate everybody over. Just play around that smoke that's set up. Swing it in, dying, simple, effective. Jamyong on for the ace as well. And it's Kaze's molly who sees it.
Really looking good here. Sharks again, the vertigo pick remains relatively inconsistent, remains actually quite flat on the T side. They really do not have an awful lot of depth. Going bursting in again. They've tried this in the past. Mercury this time.
Why not? Flashed. Advent drops down towards Jen. Up close here. Got a good angle. Maybe a little bit further forward than they might expect as well. As they're dropping Utah to the back here. Advent gonna pop off for one. Doesn't get traded, but ZDR who does fall. Gonna drop a smoke as well. But the bomb tapped, not committed. Advent sticking around for the fight, but he overfaces. And Ardenizal gonna double it down. Oh, that's poorly played from TYLOO. Costly, and Togs will see it off. Very, very weird choice. Maybe it's just the last round for TYLOO, which would give Sharks the ability to guarantee a 6th round. I'll flash up. I've been up close. He'll get 1. Good. 2. Yeah, kind of.
You can hear the bias. No, he does get 2 indeed. It was a lovely flash around the corner, I think, that facilitates him further. Suplex. Oh, deleted. Couldn't find the sight line. It's all going to be down to Mr. Togs, and he will also be finished off. And
this is without really seeing Mercury or Jamyong pop off, so to say. They've just been having pretty average performances. Mercury's will continue in that way. Spam down through the wall. Down he goes. Made a lot of noise. Kaze trained, but actually not trained on the noise angle. Smoke will come over. That'll at least obscure his vision for now. He's going to try and move around towards double stack. Kaze. Right idea. Flash could really put him under a lot of pressure, and he gets his head ripped off. Oh, that is our good work. And Doc's making a move here. There's no one to meet him. It's only Jamyong playing. Ooh, back headshot. That's a very early Molotov too.
10 seconds. Yeah. 10 seconds, bro. It's a pretty well-timed Molotov, to be fair. Puts him under a lot of pressure. And he goes down to it. He goes down to it. I think it was also a nade as well from Jamyong, so we didn't quite catch that, but I'm pretty sure there's no way he dies that molly that fast. I'd say maybe 80-20. So you are getting a little bit unlucky, but it's the onus is also on you. Show some presence on A, and maybe he drops that molly earlier. You know?
Yeah.
Togs with a clean find. Orp will take down Doc, as kills all over the shop right now. Oh, that's rough from Jamyong. Mercury kind of sacrifices himself so Jamyong can live, but Shark's looking strong now.
Yeah, I mean, so far there has been a good half of Counter-Strike out of TYLOO. To close at 8-4 would be lovely. This can be super difficult. Jamyong tagged a little bit. Advent now rotating over. The bomb should go down here. How are you going to play this, Jamyong? He's going to go aggressive, and then I'll cost him. Molotov comes down, but it goes straight into a smoke, so it makes no difference. And Advent thrust into a 1v3. Expectations probably a little tempered here as he runs on low on Utah with just 1 flash left to try and find the way back in. No smoke for the bomb. No molly to force our fight. There's 1 for 3. They don't check him. A second for Advent, but he nearly does it. Into the 1v3, down to the 1v1. There's a 7-5 half Sharks.
Here and Azal giving them the space, just allowing them in. He's going to gather as much information as possible. Hopefully they have a bit of an idea that not everyone is here for the T side, but we'll see. Charging forwards, Mercury, first line, will only find 1. ZTR capitalizes well, though. Taking another. In behind Jen. Tough one to beat. However, they're going to do it. Jamyong peeking into 4 pistols at once is certainly dangerous. Kaze and Advent left to do it all. It's Kaze, the pistol king. First time of asking. But unfortunately, they will fall. And a big win here from Sharks.
Yeah, really, really nice. In the same way, in the same vein as well as the...
PRG. Smoke goes down, got to be careful here. Not respecting how close they are, but Doc has got his back successfully for the first at the very least. Nearly a second actually out from Doc. So, clean stuff from him, put Sharks in a nice position. Suplex back round with the M4. Ducking and diving for 2. Just Advent now with it all to do. Can he find any more from here? No, he cannot. So Sharks fend off against the force spike.
And Ardenizal taking a bit of a hit when it comes towards his buys. He's only got a MP9. There's plenty of money left over, as do basically the vast majority of Sharks. So, no rush. Oh my god, Toxic slipped the net. Down that ladder, slipped the net, free kill on towards Cars, and he's out of there. Non-traded. They've now lost him immediately. They have no idea where he's gone.
Oh.
Jamyung figured it out. Pretty quickly. Yeah, he figured that one out.
All right. B. Move back towards A. It's all on Suplex, however. Great position for him and kind of aggressive with the AWP as well. They're not going to smoke it out. Just going to go blindly peeking in and, yeah, don't want to do that in that angle against an AWP. It's just a free one for Suplex, really.
Nice posted up again. An angle which you can fall away from. And he has support from Doc on site. Already looking pretty rough. They've got plenty util to work with here, but time is ticking. Now or never, boys. They start to make a move. Smoke will come through and Doc will play around it. He blocks it a little bit as well, which is actually pretty good. But he might fall here as Jamyung, and he will. Jamyung continues to move, but he'll fall as well. Trying to keep them alive. The Orb's looking for another one. He can't find them. He's desperately dancing around. He can't do it. ZDR deletes him. Bomb will go down as well. And Ardennes are the only one who took a hit in terms of the investment. Now on a much worse buy. He knows where Raven is. He heard the drop down. That's the only thing. He has no util to clear him, so he'll just swing him instead.
Super clean for that one. ZDR trying to creep round, catches him. His crosshair swinging as he peeked. TYLOO, I think they know the importance of this. They need to find that opener. The RG, though. Yeah, unexpected angle for 2. Super clean transfer from him. Meanwhile, at middle, TYLOO players gonna have to pick up the pieces. I think this was, you know, a double-pronged attack that they were looking for, but here it absolutely has to work. Boost is up, not fully committed. They will take the bridge player. It's a beautiful trade from Suplex. Retains that man advantage.
All right, not bad. Maybe a chance to work with. It's again starting to make a little move of their own. Ardennes, he's making noise, but he'll hear some as well. So there's something to work with. Swing of the corner. And ZDR again, man. This guy is really stepping up in a big way. 2v2. And they've got a chance. Retake utility isn't great either for the CT side. Hey, double flash. Nade comes over, but it's too little too late. Bomb already down, so they're not in that position. ZDR up close. M4 selected for the AWP, but he drops in towards his death, and that's a really decent setup. Nice and aggro by Kaze and ZDR.
I feel like that smoke has failed a little bit. At the very least, if you are going to go for a smoke like that, you got to watch it as a CT player. Either way, they are aggressive on B here. They are confident on B, our Sharks. A decent read. 4 of them around. Is it going to make a difference on the low buy? So far, so good. Yep, 5-7 keeps going. Irenazal will be traded, but now we've got the entire CT remaining team here. 2 versus 2. Bomb has bailed, however, and they're going to give A go. Mercury will be in quite early on, should be able to convert from here. You feel that M4 still in play.
Yeah, I mean, they just win the foot race. Nice and simple. Mercury going to be tested probably in a second. As Doc is starting to make a little creep himself, but Bomb will go down, no bother. Again, as CT side utility goes isn't great. They tried to catch one on exit. As Kaze jumped across, it's Mercury going to reclaim a bit of the space and try and fight here. As Kaze's AWP who sees him off. Suplex can't catch them falling away. Mercury will see it off as well. Really good. Another 2v2 converted for TYLOO. And it's beautiful.
Sharks, I don't know, just drop it. And arguably not what we've seen from them. You know, we've not really seen them face off against top-tier competition, but, well, I suppose Vitality indeed, but ultimately just one map. Not a lot of top-tier competition, I think, would be a good correction there. And it just doesn't look good enough. Doesn't look good enough. We've expected better from them. They had a nice map against Vitality. Looked very good against M80. Maybe they hear me a little bit as this round picking apart TYLOO.
Yeah, they're not there. Gotta make a decision. Time is ticking though. 40 seconds. As Kaze on the creep, round this corner with the AWP. Might get a chance here. Spots the shoulder, spots the shot, and hits it. Nice work. 2v3. And now it's starting to become workable, and a Molotov will come down to slow them down.
Jamyung to creep creep forwards. Flash comes in for him to have a peek at gap. Only 20 seconds here now. I think they might be conceding it. Or they... No? Okay, they are indeed going to move away. So Sharks will get number 9. Jam Young trying to take some names, but the round is ultimately over. Kaze opts to keep his AWP and keep that big bag of cash. He's up to 11k, right? So it's all good that he doesn't get money after... Could be anything, I suppose, but they've got to be ready for a... Oh, somewhat of a boost. ZDR has made it in. Iran is out close to the action, but he's got a nade in hand. Flash comes in. Nade does indeed get released, but he goes down. A 1-for-1 is a pretty good way for TYLOO to kick the round off. Oh, a little awkward. Mercury at least gets the trade. I was going to say, moving in front of the AWP there. On the rotation, they're ready to go, but Mercury stands strong. 3 for him in total. The 2 of the most important kills of the game thus far. It's Doc all alone. He's known about, and down he will go. What a half to come through from TYLOO. They lost the pistol, you have to bear in mind. New looks on Inferno. Not that they've changed an awful lot on the new patch. Either way, Doc is the first to call. He will find ahead, and he knows what's up. Knows that they're trying to get in behind him. Here, finds himself another one. Any more would be great. Oh my god, Doc! What is that? Holy hell. Kaze does indeed eliminate him, stopping him from getting the ace, but those final 2, just blink and you'll miss it business.
Oh my. Kaze trying desperately to make something out of this. This is such a big ask, but they are grouping. There's a world. There is a world. Never mind. The world's very quickly whisked away from him. Doc, what a round. What a round. There's a reason.
Expecting big things. A very difficult pistol to stomach when one player just mows you down like that. It can be annoying, but also at the same time, you can be like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's how it's starting here. Suplex, big flick to open up, and immediately they back off. Well read from the Sharks.
Yeah, I think Jam Young maybe just thinks that he has this room to run around in ramp because his teammates are moving through mid, but it was a really good peek, and that's another really good peek from Mercury to respond. Molotov will force out a fight. Togs has no... How is he not dead? How have they not cleared him? ZDR just stops looking at him. I don't know what happened there. DRG's going to find one of his own with the MP9. I do not know why they've allowed him to stay alive. Unless they were caught by the flash as well, and ZDR was just in no man's land, but... Man, who knows? Another smoke towards Moto, though. This retake is difficult.
It is a real challenge. Thinking of nading through the smoke. Gonna wait for the first one to fall. Second one, though, they've got to go. Got to try and buy themselves a bit of time. Mercury reveals himself, but hides away. And they don't go through it. They don't feel confident enough. However, they will at the very last second. Mercury should be able to play around time here. Just try and keep them off the bomb. Oh, no, he does manage to get on it, though. It's not planted for him at all. Glock is out, but he gets them both. Oh. Are you kidding? Mercury, what?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Everyone else got exactly what they had last round. The only thing is very limited to Utah. And this time, the quad stack banana makes a lot more sense. The flash is good. Jamir gets one. Might be another on the corner. Big swing from Advent. Can't trade. But Junior now just rush towards the A site as Togs has got a Zeus. He might just get it. ZDR, watch out, fella. Oh, bye-bye. Love to see it.
Absolutely. Love to hear it, man. The yelp.
Yeah.
It's like one of the only things I feel that they didn't change from go into 2.
Give you your best go, man. You know you want it. I know you want it.
Oh, God. It has to... Why have we done that to us? It has to be, like, in the moment. Hold on. I have to, like, get far.
Mentally prep yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll never do that again.
You asked, man. Oh my goodness, wait, they're pulling the round back. They're pulling the round back. Hold on. Okay, can't derail too hard. Mercury finds a double kill from Bit, and they'll actually win a 2v4 there, Neo, by the way. That is the good look of the Zeus yelp. That's all I'm saying.
And also, just to rub a bit of salt in the wound as well, you get Zeus and you win a 2v4. TYLOO taking a lead back. We expected big things out of them, you know, on this map as well. This is where they do pull off a lot of their best work, and yeah, my God, have they.
Spam, again, successful for the Sharks. An area that they seem to be finding quite a lot of kills from.
He's looking a little on edge. Wants to try and find a fight, it seems, and he might be giving it. Bit of a move starting to come through. DR. Now he's making a move himself, but he'll pick the time perfectly. The boost is great. The boost is brilliant. Oh, Dennis out for a double as Tugs will support him. TYLOO make a move, and it fails immediately. And Kaze now left all alone in a 1v4. What do you do? Nothing. I think he has to go and save it.
Yeah, damn. Sharks, just a very simple setup. And it is a rarity for a reason, right? Because it can be so effective. Kaze does well to find one, but he's given his position away. Ooh, I like it. Off angle here. DRG slightly ready for it, but not one that you have to pre-aim all that often. So Kaze, I think, will have done enough to survive. And actually, you know, makes a round pretty costly. Yes, they can drop across, but there's no build of cash for Sharks with that win. Might see the CZ back in action, you know, force buys change up ever so slightly, but it shouldn't be overpass. Come on now. You know what I mean?
No.
Surely I get Inferno feels like the one, actually. I feel like hardly anyone plays Inferno as a casual, let alone from the comp perspective.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. We'll come back to the conversation depending on if TYLOO can make something or nothing out of this round. We'll have to see. Oh, Suplex pulls off the angle. And that does give Kaze just a little bit of space to work with now. Not that it'll be enough. It's a 2-2 stack through the both sides for the Shark side. And that should sell it, but they are going to commit here. The flash should be good, should be really good. And it is. Simple, easy. Kaze. Oh, that's left. Nice shot. But he can't make it a second. And seen off. So, tied square again. 4-4. So yeah, I don't know, weird one for me, but I think the biggest issue I have with it is actually Dust 2. We've got now basically 3 verging on 4 maps which are very puggy in the nature. Inferno, Dust 2, Mirage, and then also technically Ancient as well, very puggy, but I love Ancient, it's a great map. But what they should have done, similar to Ancient, is, in my opinion, added another new map. If Train's not ready, there's plenty of other maps they could have dipped into. They did buy Season and Tusk, or they own Season already. They bought Tuscan, and then they never used this. They paid all that money for it and they never used it. I don't know. Weird for me. I would have think this would be perfect time. CS2, new game. Obviously not really new anymore, but new-ish, right? Perfect time to add a new map to the pool. Maybe go into one of what the community can do, but who knows? ZDR, nice shot. I don't think it's going to make a big difference here, as they are set up pretty nicely on the side. It's okay, Jam Young. Bobbing and weaving. He's got an AWP now as well, surely not.
20 seconds. They should be able to pressure him out here. He is actually playing... Oh, to get rid of it. All right, fair enough. They're going to come towards him. Oh, for a second, but they trade him out, and they will indeed.
They're trying to make it work. And actually an all right amount of utility as well for the Shark side. So it's not the worst thing in the world.
Suplex. Whoa, my goodness. He's so quick with it, you know. He is actually looking pretty good here on Inferno. Spotted out for another. Takes him 2. TYLOO down to 3. And a slow roll towards A, maybe. They are, yeah, not quite close enough. Not quite confident enough to get in there. Rotations are around. What do they want to do here? It looks like group up. Then you have a chance at the retake. Utility over the top. Just a flash. Ineffective here. Not going to get traded quickly. It's here and Azal. He's not going to give them the fight. Smart stuff. Keep the man advantage there. DR tries to take it for himself. And he will go down. Bomb plant just about comes in. That is hella close. The TYLOO will be happy with that, I suppose. But Shark's happy to hit 6.
And they will, but yeah, it's actually not the kindest of buys. You got a Mac 10 and a Tech 9 for ZDR Mercury, respectively. Suplex missed shot. Aiming towards under there, and he gets caught. Jam Young is so quickly to the fight. Suplex trying to get out of there. And they're actually both combining for kills.
Yeah, they make that work somehow. It looked hella chaotic, to be honest with you. TYLOO nearly had their number, but they have drawn a lot of attention towards Long, keeping them there. Togs does well, finds 2, in fact. Kaze, nothing he can do. That'll be the half. Sharks take the lead, and looking pretty comprehensive here. Bit of applause, bit of a well done pat on the back at the end of the first half. We'll see if they can keep this up into the half. Yeah, it's kind of fair enough. Exactly what he is going to go for here. Meanwhile, towards middle, oh, we got to keep an eye on that. Togs, round this corner, does get eliminated. That's a big kill, and now suddenly there is a hefty flank on the way. Mercury with a team kill, though, stacking on top of each other. Irena Zhao also finds another before going down. That bomb nearly falls. Not quite. So much damage done. It is
and they are Mercury. They're out of there. Jamyong going to stick around for maybe a couple of exits, but at this point, doesn't really matter. He does have armor to lose, I guess is the only thing. He kills on the way out. Yeah, I'll take one. Nearly another. I don't get it. Too little, too late, won't make a difference here. He's trying to get another one. We've seen a fire suplex. He'll go down to the bomb. Oh my god, no shot. He's done it. Oh my god, he's got him behind. I have no idea. They can just leave him here if they want to. But they're going to come join. Ridiculous. So good from Doc. Double as he sneaks through. DRG going to find one of his own as well. And before you know it, that's that. Beautifully done. All that's left. They're going to try and keep hold of what they've got. That's beautiful work. Sharks now up to a 9th. And they're not even getting any kills on the tail end as well as Doc finds one more. He started this round. He's looking to close it, but he gets clotheslined by a Nova. Kaze at least has some cash in the back pockets for him. He'll take it all day. He's actually keeping it over the Mac 10 as well. Jamyong, one hot flash from him could be enough, but a smoke as well. This is a really dicey gamble side. They've not really looked anywhere else. It's hit Advent directly. That's the Nova up close. Kaze finds one. Doc drops, and yeah, they're just going to go towards 8. They're going to pounce and realize nobody's here. And as simple as that. Tehran going to go in the favor of Shark. But TYLOO could have a little look in at the very least. The CTs are flying in towards the fight. Advent going to be the first to go here. In the charge around the corner. He might have been spotted. DRG. What is Jamyong just seen? How is Jamyong not seeing him? I have no idea. Advent going in as well. He will die. ZDR will die. Oh, and he nearly gets all of them. Nearly gets all. I can't believe Jamyong didn't see him. I have no idea where he was looking or what he was looking at.
Looking again to end towards B. I think you've got to start rotating someone here if you are TYLOO. There's no lurk this time around. It's a bit heavier. They will draw some attention in. Advent's got a little idea brewing, maybe a boost up, but no. Actually, he makes kind of the correct call here. It's Kaze that goes down in towards Dark. The boost behind the smoke is perfect. You know, the parameters on the other end of it work beautifully for him. Advent sticking around here, calling upon rotations. Does well for one. Second setup for him as well inside the smoke. Looking to be annoying. It's actually Jamyong doing so much through this smoke right now. He's dropped 2. Bit of assistance on that second one, but all the same, really well played here. Advent. Okay, I thought he was maybe going to spam through, but he thinks better of it because of his low HP. Irena Zhao much later this time, but on a flank once again. 2 versus 2. Togs caught reloading. Big kill from Advent. All down to Irena Zhao. Molotov goes early. Oh my goodness. Jamyong does not survive. And the bomb not even really planted. Advent going to go in for the stick, but Irena Zhao gives it a good check and can just play around this here.
Yeah, he had the time as well, just about. No kit.
Know whether he's off or on. Advent, the patience pays off and he peeks into him. It was a tough call for Irena Zhao, but
even though it's left IP for you, you know you've got basically the clock is your best friend, but those things are very easy to say with the benefit of hindsight. In the pressure, in the situation, Advent steps up. And now he's very confident. Probably overconfident because he's dead immediately to Doc. Yeah, a little too confident for me in that one. Pushing down Banana. Oh, they're peppering with util and then he gets spammed. So short-lived for Advent there.
Still definitely recoverable for the rest of TYLOO. Kaze just has to be careful with how he plays it. He's ahead of that smoke, actually. Oh, and it's, yeah, a little up and down. Depends on how it's blooming for him to find the fights. He keeps going back in for them, though. The smoke has paid absolute dividends here. 2-piece for Kaze. Earns, rightfully, an ascendancy position now for TYLOO. They are still 3 on A, at least for the time being. Smoke going to go down.
Jamyung holding. The flash is a beaut from Suplex. But another flash in response. Jamyung pops himself through. However, Togs has snuck on by. He might be the difference maker. Jamyung seems to be aware of this, though. This is the only difference. It's all well and good that Togs is in the back lines, but Jamyung is aware. He knows. He hasn't spotted just yet. 15 seconds, and Jamyung will fall. One swinger from CT. Mercury drops. So there's Togs and Suplex. They see off the round.
Then they will be in a very solid position to even things up. Oh, we've kind of given them this one, though. I don't know if that smoke is really going to scare them off. It's an MP9 for Advent. Flash comes in, that slows them down for the time being. Only one. They overwhelm him. And even without a CT smoke, somehow they get in. Kaze, I guess, not looking to take the fights. Bomb going to go down. I mean, weaponry picked up here. This is insane. This is insane. Iren Azao is going to melt down. Nice usage of that utility. Double teaming out towards the first oranges. The bomb, I think they are aware of where it's planted. Off angle here for Suplex, but the flashes get the better of him. Doc, meanwhile, still on the Tech 9. In comes Togs. And Kaze, I mean, what can he do? He's on the AWP, and they have full E-code here for number 12.
That's crazy. That is really crazy. Yeah, Kaze get an exit. Doesn't matter. Who cares? An AK scooped up, and it should be safe there. He'll get away in enough time. So Sharks are going to find their 12th. A ridiculous way to get it. Let's see. Making a little move here. Jamyung, that boost is obviously very good. They're not going to clear him as well, so he should get a freebie, and he does. Doc will fall, and I mean, there's information, right? There's 2 in this direction. But it feels like immediately they just pull away. They do not want to go looking in towards it, even though one simple Molotov would have forced them away. It's just the issue that, oh, for Sharks, they don't have one.
Kaze finds the first. They weren't ready for the AWP on that angle. He's been playing B for God knows how long. So looking very, very good here for TYLOO. The do-or-die round going well. Oh, not going to be recovered at all. And they clean it up easily, man. Oh, it's...
Try and talk about, is it too little too late? It was quite a deficit. Low buy, it ends out. Gonna actually just get out of there as he creeps in towards under Mercury. Gets his, but a trade. Not the worst. Kaze missed shot. Bad time to miss as well. That could be a saved gun. And it will be.
I mean, I'm kind of a fan, but they have to play it correctly here. Timing going well for them at the moment. They're swapping guns. Oh, no. Caught with their pants down, absolutely. That is an unfortunate one. Suplex, meanwhile, up high here to try and recover the round back, but maybe at this stage you might want to try and hold the AWP. Not going to happen for him. Down he goes. Caught moving in. 2 more rounds.
Full mid-stack here. Gonna pop through. Kaze should get a freebie. Flash. Doesn't really even affect him that much. Mercury might go overlooked. Could mow them down. And with the combination of Kaze, he will. Beautiful work. 3 for Mercury, 2 for Kaze, and the pistols put to bed easily.
Quiet for a second. Nade onto the smoke. Nothing spotted behind it. Kaze will kind of call that. The timing gets away from him. Meanwhile, Doc with a walkthrough here on B. You've got to be joking. That's ridiculous. Surely gets traded. He does indeed. They're not quite going to rotate away. Big kill there from Mercury. Massive find. It'll actually be the bomb. It'll actually be the T side with 10 seconds left. Oh, fellas, I don't know about this one. Jamyung hidden away, just trying to buy time. They've got to take him down here. He's playing patiently. Flash comes over. DRG finds the kill to save the round, to keep it alive. Jamyung and his patient play may well have cost TYLOO, you know. We'll see how it looks now. TYLOO with 5 seconds. May well have let this one slip through their fingers. Togs looking away, turns back at the right time to find the frag. AWP creeping in, spots the leg of one, takes him down, spotted the other behind the pillar, and he will fall too. It's all onto Togs to stop the overtime, to get the victory here and now, and it will not happen. TYLOO with the comeback, the overtime required here on Inferno. It's not even like he spots a player, he just sees movement. You know what I mean? Like a
T-Rex
snake or something. Yeah, exactly. Like just a apex predator. He just sees movement and goes for it. Oh my goodness, and the nades to kick things off here.
Oh no.
Oh no, Doc.
Oh, the spam. Bad to worse. Denizal, he will at least answer back. He's going to continue pushing. It's just Advent around the corner, so he might be feeling a little confident. This is where Advent's been anchoring. Might try and test. Missed shot by Kaze. We were just praising him, and that's a tough one to miss.
Yeah, it resets things here. Sharks are able to bring things back into the balance. TYLOO looking to guess correctly. Oh, they do, but it's suplex on the orb. However, oh my god! ZTR up top goes unchecked. Triple kill for him. Absolutely flattening the A-hit. Oh,
ooh, unlucky. Oh, there you go. Util damage again. Lovely. Advent gonna find one with an aid.
Beautiful find. Togs as well. His position going to be known, so they keep the apartment's pressure up here on the TYLOO side of things. Sharks. Flat. Very, very flat here. Running out of ideas here. And Azao going to pick up the pace with the Molotov coming in. Oh, and somehow he has split the difference. ZTR, though, takes a little check behind him. It looked like he was pushing down the stairs. I thought he might be able to get in between them, really, and at least find one. Not going to be the case. Nade onto the smoke here and a quick burst through it. Togs. Oh, it's actually DRG, excuse me, to find the double piece. All the same, Sharks have pulled it back and might be able to get a 13th here.
Yeah, I think you're right. 3v3. A lot of damage, though, has been dealt. It's the only issue I have. DRG, Doc, both low. Neither of them exactly sitting here comfortably or healthy. With a Molotov to work with as ZDR, there is a chance. Orb, first shot, a Butte. Doc looks for two as well. Molotov will meet him in towards new box as he moves over towards second orange. That flash will catch him. And it lines up two. ZDR, he's been a bit quiet today, but he's picked up his moment in towards map number 2. Oh, beautiful. Him and Kaze combine, and they've just got enough time to see it off. And, well, Kaze will see it off as well. I mean, super simple, super easy. 14 to 12 now. Oh, my God, Mercury. An onslaught was a potential there in towards mid, but he actually
making things out over here. Making a lot of noise. Maybe even faking the nade drop. I don't know if that was nervousness or just a bit of a trying to sound cue it out. And as he smokes in, they will start their burst. Advent does take him with the nade. Meanwhile, over on A, they are very ready for this. ZTR's got a great spot. Tag only comes in for Kaze. ZTR now spotted out and just going to give them the sight. A quick rotation in. Oh, I would have loved that idea. So aggressive, so confident, but he in fact pulls away from it, just looking to buy a bit of time and keep the small amount of space that they have for these rotations. Through the smoke, they're going to go. I was actually no motor smoke here. Okay, I just kind of defaulted and thought that there was. Yeah, I think it did go down. It was quite early on into the play, so this looks quite good for TYLOO, actually. Big gaps to work with, all three coming in together. Togs is so crisp. He doesn't get the third, but he sets it up, and Sharks at least get one from their T side. Or pushed off the angle and actually flattened as well. Togs up top. Are they ready for him? They might have somewhat of an idea. Mercury's trying to take his fight out towards long, nearly loses it. Meanwhile, Jam Young in prime position to get another. That's going to be the B bomb site open, by the way. They don't follow up on that kill just yet. Drawing rotations back. And TYLOO, bro, have got them in the palm of their hand. Like Play-Doh, as we say over here in the UK. I think, is it? No, Plasticine's different. Either way, they're molding them, you know what I mean? They're able to work around this setup that they have. Togs does find one. Molotov down as well might scare them off, but not so much. Oh, he's going to get traded instantly, man.
What do you do with the remaining two? There's no point saving, right? In the OT, 12.5k, they got plenty of money to work with, even for suplex and go back into the AWP, what potentially could be the final round. But speaking of AWPs, Kaze, lovely shot. Denizal behind that smoke as he waits his chance in through long. I don't think he'll be given all too much. Jam Young, right idea. And the execution equally so. Beautiful stuff. And the second team to be eliminated, and actually be both the Brazilian teams, because Imperial went out earlier. Pretty tough. Denizal moving down mid, looking to make a difference. It's Mercury to find the first. The AWP pop shot doesn't connect.
Looking good here for TYLOO. Suplex going to go back in. Oh, the fire working with him, but he can't land the shot. Manages to survive it. Meanwhile, Togs. Oh, he's lucky here. Looking for a bit more, actually. Confirming the frag on ZDR. And he takes a little turn. That'll be the death of him. 4 versus 4 now. As Sharks...
Suplex playing out through long, but he's holding long via mid. So if they pop out a balcony, he's not going to be able to stop them before at least one of them gets out. All the onus is on Togs here to make a difference.
Yeah, the smokes come down quite nicely, but they do go maybe a bit early. Togs, meanwhile, the molly was there, but that doesn't secure it. Big kill here from Jamyoung to take down the AWPer, though. Suplex opting to get aggressive rather than waiting for the rotations, keeping that man advantage. Thought he could do something. It may well cost them 2v2, but they are split. They are miles away. Time going to be of the essence to stay alive here in the entire tournament, guys. This is no longer mid-group. This is no longer dropping down. Oh, Jamyoung, how does he not get that? Kaze going to be known. The nade surely takes him out. And Sharks, skin of their teeth, but they're still in it.
They are so lucky that Jamyoung whiffs. And it's rare that you get to say that. A guy who is normally so talented, so crisp. So give them some room to work with, the very least, and a flash to come around that corner as well. So now they pop in towards A. Boys, you've got to make a decision. 30 seconds. Haven't got a hell of a lot of time to work with. They're still leaving one over towards B, and Suplex's AWP will step up.
Suplex. Oh, he's missed Advent here. Can you spot the back end of him? He's weary. Yeah, looks like he did have that read there. DRG, meanwhile, standing strong, and it's another overtime that we go towards. 3K in from the in-game leader, getting vocal, getting active, topping. If he drops Suplex, maybe we're on for a B hit. However, he calls it off, and it looks to be A.
Doc, what have you got? The timing could not have been better. 1 and not a second. I should have got it. He really should have. Thankfully, there's so much support on this side. The flashes are great, but the numbers are just better. That's all that matters. Bomb down, round done. ZDR, no chances. DRG parked up. That's a pretty ballsy call. It has to be said by Sharks. They get a chance, but again, they're so slow here on the push. Molotov's perfect. DRG forced off his angle. The spam is good as well. And that'll get the kill. ZDR going to open things up. DRG, last side of the fence. What have you got? Only one. Arguably not good enough. And with 10 seconds, that bomb will go down.
But they were so slow, the smoke dissipated, and Suplex is able to find the opener, looking for a bit more. Great hearing here, maybe. Not entirely sure. Flash comes in. Kaze back on the angle, however. Gets the trade. One towards CT. Where's this last man? Maybe it doesn't matter so much. Tog's taking his time moving round. I think they will be prepared for a banana move. A step potentially there. AWP takes him out. And TYLOO right back on the board, evening things up. The unknown. Suplex. Smokes over the top, enough to scare him away. He moves on to the back corner. Calling for a flash here, but he's just going to go in completely dry. Now push towards the site itself. Flashes all over the place. Molly to scare his teammate off. He goes down. Suplex does land one. Is it going to be enough? No moto smoke, but Doc can't capitalize. A long spray down before Mercury was able to spin and find him. Kaze seals the deal. And ERN Azal, what can you get done, my friend? It's not going to be an awful lot here. End of the first half of the second bout of overtime, of course, so he will send it in. Ooh, okay, quick double. Hold the phone, because he's got a bit of time, you know. Maybe, just maybe, if he gets this one quickly, but Jamyoung outplays him, outmaneuvers him, and they'll take the lead moving into the second half.
Yeah, advantage TYLOO is good now as well. A boost on towards second. Orange is Advent going to play anti. Yuta comes through, one rotating away. So yeah, Doc going to continue selling this fake. What can he do? The rotations haven't been dragged over either. Jamyoung spotted him. Double flash going to come around this corner. Is still sticking towards A though. They're not falling for the ruse. Even though Jamyoung finds a kill, but Suplex and R2 on his own.
Yeah, a bit unsure of the timing really is the big thing. It's just going to be down to ZTR in towards the pit. Had an impeccable overtime thus far. Not going to happen for him. Down he goes. Just 2 remaining here, and it is unfortunate. Mercury thought he had the timing, thought he had the creep. But just completely misreading the situation. Costs him his life, and it spirals from there, really. Oh, and a save in overtime. Never nice, but there's not much that you can do, and you've got Jamyoung on that AK, right? Top fragger here. Actually on the entire server, so he wants that one-tap potential moving forwards.
Well, all tied square once again. Both sides now looking for 2 rounds consecutively to see off this overtime in their favor. It's TYLOO. Series is theirs. Stay alive in Pro League. If it's Sharks, and a third map opens up, and Sharks have been inconsistent. Every time they find a bit of success, it does come back to bite them just after. It's kind of what we've been dealing with thus far. Bit of Utah top mid. The nade is good as Advent will find DRG some porting killers. He has really lit up the last 10 to 15 rounds. Dark needs this kill and he can't hit it. Jamyoung deletes him. Smoke comes down. Maybe a little late on the swing. It's good. Jamyoung even more kills to his name. And in a matter of moments, Sharks left with 2.
That will open the round back up. Togs, meanwhile, in the apartments. What is the timing going to be? Barrel spotted. Guesses the wrong side. It's unfortunate for Suplex, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Mr. Togs, then, what is he going to do for us?
Well, 1. It's not bad. We'll give him that. Decent start at the very least. Again, though, do need just a little more for the time being before we get back in a comfortability. Togs is going to find one more. He's not going to get the corner. Not a bad effort.
And they had a bit more room. So we'll see what Sharks have got in store for us here. What kind of mix-up they have. It looks to be a mid-rush, a do-or-die send. Oh, and they go straight into the molly, straight into the nade. Mercury can't find the kills, but he's done some decent damage. ZTR cuts out an avenue of attack. Kaze going to miss a shot, though. Surely not long for this world. Takes the crack. He ain't fast enough. And ZDR, he's known about. Molotov comes in. It's Advent trying to secure the round. He runs out of ammo. 2 versus 1, though. ZDR does not fall. And ERN is out to save the game. Jamyoung playing it patiently, waiting for his teammate, looking for a trade. Little does he know, he could have taken it around the corner there. All the same, ERN Azal knows that he's got to do something. Has he accounted for these players? No, he has not. Jamyoung's patience pays off, and TYLOO will knock out the Sharks. 2-0, 1917 on the final map. It is hard fought. It is very hard fought, but a clean series in the end.